Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Bruce Wang, and we're going to be going over why the stock market crashed yesterday. And on top of that, we're going to go over updates for GME and what is going on with it. We're going to check their price action. We're going to just overall try to figure out what is going on in the market since yesterday. All right, so welcome back into the live stream. Let's take a look at our investments here on GME. So as we can see, GME is sitting at $110 today. And guys, I have to say, I took profits yesterday as the price was going up and all the way until the price came back down. I'm officially out of GME. My plan with GME right now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be roasting me in the chat. A lot of you guys, go ahead, throw the paper hands up there. I am planning to buy back in when it dips lower, if it does dip lower. That is it. So if we take a look here, I'm out of GME. We can see my entire position. I've sold out. And here it is. Taking profits all the way since it was like what, at 170, 177. Took profits all the way up, all the way back down. And now we are, if you guys want to see my entire portfolio, guys, yesterday was a red day in the markets. I was down like $15,000 since yesterday. So what did I do with my profits from GME? I took that and I bought Tesla and I bought more Alibaba. So I showed that and I tell everybody in my Discord community already. The Discord community gets first dibs on everything that I do within my portfolio. So if you guys want to join the Discord, links is going to be in the description. Also, quick plug, if you guys want to, switch over from Robinhood, switch to another broker, links are going to be, I have a pinned message for Webull that you guys can get 2 free stocks there. And let's jump right back into it. So where are we going to look at? We're going to look at bond yields. So this is what I believe the reason why the market crashed yesterday, and it's because of bond yields. So the bond yields are rising. And if you guys don't know what bonds are, basically they're the most safest things that you can invest in when it comes to, I spell yields wrong. They're the safest things that you can invest in when it comes into the markets, right? So as bond yields get higher, they become a lot more attractive as the price of bond goes down, right? So a lot of people are taking profits from their growth stocks. A lot of people are taking profits from their tech stocks. And that might be one of the main reasons why we can see companies like Tesla here. Tesla's been dipping hard over the last week. All right. So, Tesla, we saw highs of not even like, go back into a month ago. 1 month ago, Tesla was at $889. Imagine buying Tesla at these price levels. And now Tesla is sitting at $678. So as we can see, there was a massive sell-off yesterday. We take a look here at February 24th at 3 p.m. Look at this big dip. This was today. This was the over the week. Big dips. A lot of people have been selling off on these companies that they've made a lot of profit on. They've been holding for a year. And, there could be a transitions into bond yields. So one of the bond ETFs that I own is BND. This is something I bought over the weekend as well. So as we can see, bonds, this should not move that fast. All right. And on the day, it's up 0.5%. So I feel like this will get triggered and this will start moving pretty soon. Let's take a look at the average volume. Average volume is about 6 million. Over the last day, it's been doing 6.6. So there it looks pretty average still at the moment. I'm going back into the chat here. What are you guys up to, man? Does this make any sense to you guys? Bond yields and all that? Oh, come on, man. Why is this so... I gotta get this right. Let me know if this makes any sense for you guys. Tesla could drop below $100. It's entirely possible. Is it likely? Not really. What's up? What's up, everybody? If you look, the number one rule of the stock market, right? Investing in general is to not lose money. I'm not in this to lose any money. Yes, I'm actually going to take my diamond hands off because I actually do not have diamond hands anymore. But I'm still rooting for you guys. If GME goes to the moon, I'm there with you. I will be buying back in if I can, if the price of GME drops down. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into some GME news. So I've been, doing some research, figuring out why GME basically shot up on a Wednesday afternoon, all the way up until $200, and has been doing this funny dance ever since. And I think most of the reasons why is because of what is known as options trading. So if I can get this perfectly aligned here for you guys. So I'm going to drop this article in the description if you guys want to take a look at this. And why are people buying back into GameStop again? GME's dramatic repeat share prices raised explained. So over the last week, I'm going to close this out. I already know what's going on. Let me see. GameStop shares price is surging once again, and thought is not clear exactly why. It's possible Reddit and ice cream cones are responsible. So just on Wednesday as well, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, please jump on the Twitter train. We can see Ryan Cohen made a cryptic message. Jump into his tweet here. He made a cryptic message with an ice cream, and supposedly I hear a lot of people are going to get this tattooed on their bodies with a frog emoji. What does this mean? Nobody really knows. It just is an ice cream from McDonald's. It kind of looks like a rocket ship, and I highly doubt that is a catalyst for GME. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys haven't already. I'm going to be on for about an hour and a half until the market closes. And I'm going to give you guys some quick updates because I see GME moving pretty rapidly here. As of today, the highs was 142 to 143, all the way down to 187. I was tempted to buy back in roughly around 1 o'clock, but I feel like if it dips lower than 180, that's when I start to come back into the GME trade. All right, let's jump back into the article here. So that was one of the reasons why, but I think it's really low possibility that is the only reason why GME start pumping over the last day. So that's exactly what we just went over here. And where was it? So once GME start popping off again, we all know what's going on in Wall Street bets here. A lot of people start to buy back into the hype, get FOMO back into the hype. And even yesterday, I've been getting trashed hard just for, taking some profits here and there because I've been holding for over a month. What? You guys want to trash because I'm taking profits? But what do I want to say here? So a lot of guys are buying back in and they're falling for the FOMO again, which is not the best idea. All right. A lot of people lost money last month. And I was there. I experienced it. People messaged me. I've seen, I've been on the subreddit here. People post their loss porn and people losing hundreds and thousands of dollars, like real life-changing money. And if you guys don't want to be a part of that, definitely you got to sit out on these hype train stocks, all right? We can see here, as an example, 450,000 loss in 4 days, a new personal record. Not exactly sure what this guy is invested in, but if it's on Wall Street bets, most likely this guy is investing in some type of hype play. He's in the green though. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the right move here? Let me see if I can find any more. 300K in shares, another 10K in FDS, GME gang. A lot of people buying back into here. This guy's average cost is 165. And where is the price of GME? And the price of GME right now is sitting at 104, 105. and it's starting to trend back down. And we are down about 4% on the day. What are you guys doing with your positions? If you guys bought the dip way back 2 weeks ago, when I gave you guys that buy signal, that's when I bought. Right after Deep Value posted that he bought over 50,000 shares. That's when I decided to buy back in. And I thought that GME over $100, over $120, over $160, $70, that's when I decided to take profits. I was 3 to 4 times my buying cost at that time. We got Aaron P's average cost is at $50. My God. Give me a second, guys. Put this light back on. All right, so it does look like GME starting to trend back down. And like I said, if GME goes below $80, maybe $70, I would start to dollar cost average my way back in. And that is my plans with my moves. We have 600 people in the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be covering GME. We're going to be covering, let's take a look at AMC and see what it's doing, because I know my boy Brian Jung, he told me about his AMC, and I don't think his AMC is doing that well either. So very similar price movements in AMC. We see highs of about $9 and lows of $7.67. And right now we're just like right in the middle of that. I currently do not own, I'm disclosing my position, I currently do not own any GME or AMC. What I've done, though, is taken my profits from that and bought into more high conviction trades that, I truly believe in, like Alibaba. I still think Alibaba is worth over $300. And for whatever reason, I think people may be taking profits on this or what. This one is still undervalued in my opinion. Secondly, I've always wanted to get back into Tesla stock on this Robinhood portfolio. So I used my profits to buy just about 4 more shares of Tesla here. Average cost is at $686. I was so close to buying into Tesla, roughly around $800, but luckily there's this big dip, and if it continues to dip further, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging, using the profits from GME and slowly buying more Tesla. Who can fault an investor for taking profits and buying it into more legit companies? I'm not going to say anything. All right, guys, what it's up? I'm in the chat here. Everybody's asking about CCIV. A lot of people are investing in CCIV. Still, even after it crashed, nice 11% pump on the day. Nice. But you guys are still down 50%. So when it comes to CCIV, this is my thoughts and what I truly believe. I still think Churchill Capital is still overvalued. Lucid is a speculation play. If you guys want to speculate, that's completely fine. But remember, these guys do not have one car on the road, all right? And their market cap is at $10 billion. They haven't generated any money yet. They haven't sold any cars yet. You guys have to make up you have to make up your mind yourself with that. I was looking at this when the price was roughly around $20, below $20. But, even at $20, I thought this was way too high. When a SPAC comes into the market, they're going to sit roughly around $10. All right. So like throughout December here, it was $10. And once the news started happening, is buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's exactly what happened on February 22. I believe that's when Lucid, announced their partnership, and it was 100% confirmed. Bam, massive sell-off. So use this as an experience. Use this as a learning lesson. If you lost money in any of these trades, just do not fall for the same mistake the second time around. Lucid has halted. He believed Lucid has halted productions. I'm sure they are already affected by the chip shortage, like Tesla is. Yes, the chip shortage is a real thing. The chip shortage is a real thing throughout the entire pandemic. You know, everybody's buying electronics. Everybody's buying all these stuff. Like for me to buy this entire new setup, I had to buy a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of chips involved. On top of that, because of the pandemic, less people are working on creating chips, creating the devices for you guys. So that means demand's really high, supply's really low, and now there's a chip shortage. One company that I've been buying into is Intel. I believe like Intel is going to benefit from this chip shortage. That is just a giving you guys a heads up on the next video idea. Paper hand Bruce. I would call it money in hand Bruce. Is it still possible for GME to go to 300? I mean, I would not be like, I cannot say that I wouldn't be surprised if it does shoot to 300. I just feel like it is less likely. But we've seen these crazy pumps. A lot of option trading is still going on, especially on Friday. We have like it's 3:44 right now, so you guys have about less than 20 minutes for this to happen, and anything could happen in these last 20 minutes, guys, because a lot of option contracts will be traded back and forth until 4 p.m. So for anybody that's brand new into this live stream right now, we are, well, the Bruce Wang gang, or Bruce Wang in general, is completely outside. We are out of GME right now. These are my sells here. I've sold some at 170, 117, and I was out since yesterday. And I took those profits and I bought into other companies. I've seen a lot of thumbs down on this video. I 100% knew it, but I have to tell you guys the truth. And we're just taking profits. Like I said, right now you guys are in a good spot if you guys bought last week still. So continue to hold if you guys can, and if it dips further, I'll be back in with you guys. So one thing that I know will happen today, right? One thing I know will happen today that all new investors probably will not know is that Deep Value will potentially put another update to his portfolio on Wall Street Bets, and I think that this will help all GME holders. Okay, this will help all GME holders. So GME is right now sitting at the $100 mark. You guys need to realize and think rationally when it comes to these types of markets. All right, if you guys were, I'm pretty sure most people were down yesterday in the markets. Even today, it's pretty choppy as well. I'm up about 1%, which is nothing. Yesterday I was down. What is going on here? All right, I need to sign back in now. That is weird. Give me a second, guys. Just signing back into my Robinhood portfolio. Just been freaking logged out. What was I saying? Let's go back into the chat. See you guys roasting me. I like the stock, man. Steven Young. If the price goes back to around $50, 100%, I'm dumping back my money back into here. I might have to dip into margins to buy back though. So over the last day, I've been doing a lot of research on why the markets have been moving the way they are. And, a lot of people came to the same conclusion that because bond yields are rising, all right, bond yields are rising. You guys can go into these articles as well. It's becoming more attractive to buy into bonds, which is a lot more safe, right? Bonds are a lot more safe. Whenever there's a big correction in the market, a lot of investors like to, change from growth stocks, tech stocks, or whatever stocks that they're really up on, buy into something that can, withstand a market correction. and, have that yield. All right. I think, let's see how much these bond yields are. Let me see. One of the bond ETFs that I'm in, I know this is not fun. All right. This is not sexy. This is not fun for most people investing in the markets right now. I'm 32 years old. All right. I'm about to turn 33 years old. So that just gives you a inside look into my age. And so as a 33-year-old, I should own a little bit more bonds than most people. Dividend yield is at 2.55%. So this is guaranteed dividend yield, all right, on this bond. And bonds are a lot less volatile than stocks in general. You are a trader, bro. Definitely. I'm going to see a lot of that in today's video. Welcome back into the live stream, guys. I can reset the room really quickly. We are looking at my investments, and we're going to look at GME over the next 12 minutes to see what these option contracts are doing for your investments into GME, because let's take a look at the options chain really quickly. These option chains are going to be expiring on March 5th. And what I like to do is I like to see which one is the most furthest out. If we look at the $800 buy calls here, we see 8,000 open interest here with a volume of 30,000. Think about that. All right. Anybody that is in this right now, that's in GameStop, you guys like the stock, but GameStop is one of the most shorted companies on the market right now. And these hedge funds, they play with, the way that they invest is very different than the way retail investors go about it. I was watching another stock market video, stock market investor called Bruce. His name's also Bruce. He's an old white guy. And he has a lot more years of experience than I, so that's why it's a lot easier for me to watch his channel. And basically what he was saying is these hedge funds, they could play both sides, all right? They can play the short side and the long side through options trading. They could buy millions in buy puts, and they could buy millions in, calls, and they could play both sides. They could make money either way. So I think that is one of the reasons why there's so much price action here on GameStop. If you're going to be buying calls, you're bullish on GameStop. If you're buying puts, you're going to be bearish on GameStop. So either way, they're going to win. So that's just who you guys are, going up against right now. And for me, when the price dips lower, it's going to be an easier buy for me than buying it at, the price levels that we saw yesterday. I would not be buying at 140, 150 and over. And I've said this to you guys many times now throughout the last few live streams. Don't fall for the FOMO in this right now. If you guys could have bought 2 weeks ago and you did, congratulations, take your profits. But right now is really not the time to go all in. These aren't considered dips, all right? A dip is $40. A dip is $45, $50. This is this is not a dip. This is just massive volatility. Is this still a game of retail investors versus hedge funds, or hedge funds versus hedge funds? That's a great question. That is a great question. I feel like us retail investors, you have to think about this. There's only 70 million shares of GameStop. But if we count all the option contracts and everything, there's like hundreds of millions of shares being traded back and forth. So let's take a look at volume. The volume for today was sitting at about 80 million. All right. Average volume is 40 million. And this is over the last 52 weeks. I just had to do some research on that. Average volume is 40 million. And volume right now is at 80 million. There's only 70 million shares available. Melvin lost $3 billion. How's that a win? Yeah, Melvin Capital did lose $3 billion. Hey, Bruce, love the content, man. I saw a post on Wall Street Bets that the hedge funds artificially bought the price down by shorting with shares that were not even available. Is that true? Yes and no, I believe. Hedge funds, they do naked calls or naked puts. And that's just one of the strategies that most people do. I'm at home now, so I'm just drinking like a sparkling Italian water. Still fancy though. Bruce still uses Robinhood. He's a sellout. That's funny. So let me show you guys my entire portfolio. All right, I'm going to refresh this. Portfolio is sitting at 235,000. So you guys have to minus about 15,000 in margin. All right, so this is what is that? About 120,000 income, 5,000 annual income. I got to get back on that dividend train. These are all the portfolios that I have. Yes, Robinhood is one of them and one of the biggest ones. But, I got Webull in here. I got M1 Finance. I have like over 100,000 M1 Finance. So say what you got to say, man. I'm no matter, Robinhood is bad and they did some bad stuff, but they're still one of the easiest places to do options trading on. Diarrhea hands. All you paper-handed people, such as myself. Oh, man, Carl. No, Carl. I bought at 142. Edgar is saying, I did the right thing. Profits are profits. Profits are profits. And, it is what it is. Pigs, what is that? What's the saying? How's the saying goes? Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. Just don't be greedy. If you can take profits, take the profits. I'm not a channel that pumps stocks, all right? I just like talking about it. I like the stock. We've been live for 30 minutes. We got 5 more minutes to go. I want to see if there's going to be any crazy action. And we're going to be waiting for Deep Value to post his live. The last time that he did it was last week, same time, 4 o'clock on Wall Street Bets. Let me double check here. Maybe it already came out. Oh, man, what am I doing? Let's check if Roaring Kitty has any updates on his Twitter. There's going to be another. Check out this video if you guys haven't seen it yet. And nope. The vibes on Wednesday were incredible, man. Everybody was so happy on the vibes. But definitely, I feel like this balloon has deflated a lot. Like I said, wait for a big pullback before buying into something like GameStop right now. It's just GameStop over 100. That's when I decided to sell. All right, so let's see. I have some other stuff on here. So this came out today at 7:45 a.m. GameStop shares on track for triple for the week on option trading spikes. So this is what I was speaking about earlier and why I think options might have been one of the reasons why GameStop rally came back. Shares of GameStop jumped more than 10% on Friday, putting the video game retailer stock on pace to triple for the week in a renewed rally that has left analysts puzzled. So still, a lot of people are completely unaware of what is going on with GameStop. So a lot of the things that we are talking about, a lot of YouTubers are talking about right now, it's really all speculations until we cannot know until the facts are given. All right. GameStop shares hovered around 105 in late morning, trading off 3%, but are up nearly 200% on the week to date, despite a broader market sell-off that has erased nearly all the gains in the NASDAQ composite. All right, this is, like I said earlier, dude, my profits from yesterday, I was down $15,000 on my portfolio. $15,000. And I did not have any more money to buy the dips. And that is another reason why I sold GameStop. GameStop was the only stock yesterday in my portfolio that was still up. I just used that, took advantage of that, and yeah, man, I just bought them dips, dude. A lot of you guys are talking about we've been talking about GameStop squeeze. We've been talking about the gamma squeeze. If it happens, it's going to happen. You should stay invested if you really truly believe that is going to happen. It's just for me to buy back in right now. It's just not it's not ideal for me. Aloha is saying buy GME 5 minutes before close so you can get the aftermarket gains. We will see if there's a aftermarket gains. Usually in the aftermarket, there's not that much volatility, so any type of buying or any type of selling will, push the price up a lot more, with a lot more volatility. I honestly do not like buying in the after hours, just because you can't get the best deals. I've already told everybody in my Discord to take their profits if they're up a lot. Bruce, you are fine. You took the profits, and that's absolutely normal. Smart people take the profits. You and Brian Jung are the best. Thank you. Dali Boar, hopefully I pronounced that right. Thank you, Dali Boar. I kind of need that right now. Daniel, I can answer that you really quickly here. On Robinhood, let's see. On Robinhood, on the week, I'm up 7%, about almost $8,000. So yes, even though yesterday was one of the craziest days, we can see here, at 8 a.m., I was up 135, 136. By the end of the day, I was at 120. All right, so what is that? That's about $15,000, like I said. But I'm still good on the week, though. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. I can reset the room really quickly. If you guys are brand new here, my name is Bruce Wang. We are going over the entire stock market, and we are in the aftermarkets now. It is 4 p.m. Let's take a look at GME. GME starting to move, guys. GME starting to move. If you guys are still in this, hold on for dear life. This is going to be a wild ride for anybody that's still in this. I have completely sold out of my positions yesterday to buy the dips into other investments. So all the best to everybody that is still in this. I know that if a squeeze is still possible, a squeeze can still happen. And if it does, you guys are going to be in for a rocket ship to the moon. I'm going to keep an eye on this for you guys, and whatever questions that come through, I can help you guys answer that. GameStop is hovering. If it can break this 110 level, let's see if we can break this $110 level. All right, so T-Bird is asking, how many units do you usually invest in at a time? It honestly depends on my conviction level of the trade. All right, so most of the companies that I buy, I'm looking to 90% of the time, the companies that I buy, I'm just going to be holding them forever, right? So when it comes to a company like Tesla, which is like $600 a share, $700 a share, I cannot just buy 100 shares. What I want is to buy at least 100 shares. And after I own 100 shares, I'm writing covered calls and I'm writing cash covered puts. So there's ways for me to make money from appreciation. There's ways for me to make money through option premiums. And, I go over that in my Discord with my Discord community. We've been doing pretty good over the last year with writing option contracts. So I tried to aim for 100 shares when I can. But depending on how expensive the company that I'm buying is. I sold my GME at 80% profit yesterday at 170. Congratulations, man. That was the highs of yesterday, 170. 5 minutes after it crashed down. So happy I did. Brian Johnson, what did you sell yours at? So I sold my GME. I've always talked about dollar cost averaging into a stock, right? So you don't know where the price is. You can just completely buy a little bit at a time, and that's exactly what I did. So once I saw that GME was at 170, I sold a few shares, and as it was dipping down, I sold a few more and a few more and a few more. And the last amount of shares that I had, I think I sold at like 108 or 100. So that's I dollar cost averaged up and I dollar cost averaged down. AMC has closed over $8. Congratulations on AMC holders. I know a lot of you guys in the AMC train. You guys have seen a lot of pain recently, so hopefully having AMC close above $8 is good for you. We are at 800 viewers. Drop a like if you guys haven't dropped a like yet. We're going to see what happens here. I'm pretty sure the moves are not going to be too crazy. I'm going to go off screen here, and I'm going to look at Wall Street Bets to see if Deep Value has come out with any updates. If you guys have any articles that you guys want to send me, you guys can shoot me them on Instagram, and I can go over them. Or you guys can shoot me a DM on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I've been trying to grow my Instagram game, and this is where I usually, give the most updates on everything that I'm doing, really, because it's so easy to post. So right now I'm looking into Wall Street Bets, and I'm gonna try to find a Deep Value post because he's supposed to be posting right now, man. There's going to be another hearing for GME. I can't wait to tune into that. Will Mead, GME GameStop bullish cup and candle forming gap fill coming next week at 220, but could happen overnight if we close strong. So this came out 49 minutes ago. Weed Mill. I'm not really sure who this guy is, but I mean, he must be kind of important to have that coming up. GME stopped. Exercise all 20 of my call options. Now we set course to the effing moon. You're going to have to send the SWAT team, know the U.S. Navy to make me sell, and even if I'm not selling, sell button has been deleted. Let's see what this guy's position is. My God, how do I read this? He bought 252,500 shares at 103. That's what I'm assuming. And then he got some call options here at 100. At 100. That's a big position, man. Imagine having that type of money, man. How do you make that type of money? So a lot of people are just posting their positions right now. This is AMC. He owns 53 shares. Not much. All right, this guy bought 3,000 shares. Okay. He's up $2,300, $2,300, 10%. A lot of people are talking about AMC today. AMC just want to say that I love this stock. A lot of people still buying and holding this, guys. All right, so I'm going to jump back into the chat, see what you guys are talking about. People are going to say it's going to be mooning on Monday. If it does. Michael, you want me to jump on with Andrew Mo? Definitely. We will link back up soon. I know he's been busy posting a lot of content recently. And again, I've been also busy posting content. Poor man's investing. This is a great, there's many ways to make money in the stock market. GME and AMC are just one way to do it. Definitely GME and AMC, they're more long-term investing. So if you guys think that these companies are going to be doing really well in the future, like I think GME is going to turn around. All right, we got a tweet from Roaring Kitty. Let's go. So this is breaking news. The leader of the Wall Street Bets community when it comes to GME. Looks like he's pretty satisfied with how GME is going right now, sitting at $100. This movie is from a poker movie with Matt Damon. I forgot the name of it. Lay down a monster. Lays down a monster. I'm assuming. If you guys know that if he bought more, let me know. I'm going to be looking for that off screen so you guys can continue to take a look at GME here. The Roaring Kitty tweet. I'll keep this up for you guys. For anybody that's jumping into this live stream right now, Roaring Kitty just posted a tweet, and typically when he does anything, we are watching what he's doing. And this is the tweet that he just came. I forgot to like it, man. I'm gonna like this tweet for you guys, and you guys hopefully can like this video. Let me see if this guy is gonna be posting his update or not. What is going on? So what do you think that he means by this tweet? I mean, you can analyze it. You can try to analyze it. Bought 2 shares of GameStop. He did. He's still holding. He's still holding. He's still in. I'm pretty sure he's still in. 100% he's still in this. I'm just trying to find his position, if he's going to post it or not. Check Wall Street Bets. I am checking Wall Street Bets, man. Can someone drop it in the description? Can drop it in the chat? Is this it? 4 minutes ago. Let's go. I see it. I found it. What does this look like for you guys? This is the newest update. This is the newest update. He just posted this. Deep Value just posted his position here. I'm going to analyze this for you guys. He still owns 100,000 shares, 500 call options. His portfolio value is worth $26 million. At the peak of his position a few weeks ago, it was at 50 million. He essentially doubled his position in GME, and now he's halfway there, back into the value of $50 million. So close to... So, like I've been saying all along, if he's still in it, a lot of other people are going to still be in it. You have one... He's like a rock for anybody that's trying to, ride this rocket to the moon. And you guys got a really good leader here. I'm just here to analyze everything for you guys and give you guys... Man, that was fast. That was pretty fast. This is still not even up on the main page here. So let's see if any price, if that makes GME move at all. All right, so it's been out for about 5 minutes. Let's see if this makes GME move at all. Are there any mods in here? Brother, you got to stop spamming, man. I'm going to put him in timeout. It's frozen. Did trading get halted? Maybe trading got halted. All right, it's starting to move again. I'm in the chat. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Basically, we have 1,000 people in here. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Drop a like if you guys are just brand new here. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet. We have a big community of GME investors, AMC investors, and just overall people trying to make some money in the stock market. Deep Value just posted his update, and usually when this happens, I can only imagine when he does sell. Man, once he does sell, GameStop might go back to zero. We got Anthony in the chat. What's up, man? If you guys want to know like a hardcore investor, that's Anthony right there. And I can completely verify that he does some hardcore investments because I've seen his portfolio and he drops hundreds of thousands into some of his trades. We got Roaring Kitty trying to save the day for you guys. And nobody's biting on GameStop. Nobody is biting on GameStop right now. I am streaming at home. So for anybody that's brand new here, I'm starting to stream from home. This is the home setup. We have some NAND lights in the back. We got a nice little lantern LED. And, it's kind of cool, kind of casual. I'm trying to, make this more appealing in the background, but it's tough, man. I'm streaming inside a closet right now. My house is small, 1,700 square feet. Not much room when you have a kid and a wife. I need a fish tank. Do you think this is dead inside? A little fish tank behind my head. So like Kevin said, I have sold out of my position in GME. I've collected my profits yesterday and invested them into Tesla and Alibaba. If GME drops below $100, I'm going to keep an eye on it and buy back more. That's what you do. Buy low, sell high, which yesterday I kind of messed up a little bit there, but we're all good. We got Patrick. He bought 20 shares at $250. What price should I let it go down to average cost? Patrick. Somebody needs to go save Patrick, man. 250? My God. We're $150 away from you. Jesus. One thing that I did was dollar cost average. So if you truly believe in GameStop, you could, slowly start to buy GameStop at these levels, and the next time it spikes up, you could start to sell out then. Sinister says, can't watch, no paper hands. See you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. All the best. All the best. Average down in steps. So for anybody that has a really high average when it comes to GameStop, a really high cost basis, all you got to do is just buy a little bit as the price drops. As the price continues to drop, just buy a little bit. And eventually when the price does recover, when there's a big recovery period for GameStop, you got Ryan Cohen, the leader of the new school. He's bringing all-star team into the GameStop board right now. They fired the CFO. They're probably going to get a new CEO and everything. So they're going to shake up the entire business structure and bring everything into an e-commerce world, bring everything online. They're going to buy a gaming. They're probably going to buy a gaming company. There's been some rumors, Square Enix, Steam, but Steam is still a little bit expensive for them to buy right now. But they're going to do something big. And if you believe in Ron Cohen, then buying into GameStop is something easier to do. So everybody's in the chat saying average down, average down. Steph's average cost is around 200, and I bought some more shares at 48 right before the spike. This, Steph, this is smart play right there. Buying it at 48. Buying it at 48. That is the smart price. I mean, that is the smart move. Ricky, I have completely sold out of my GME position yesterday because of many various reasons. And yeah, man, we can continue to go over this again and again, but let's see what's going on in the chat here. We got Dom. If you guys want to join the Discord here, I'll drop a link for you guys. I got to make this never and no limits. Generate link, copy. Join the Discord, and there's a lot of investors in here, and we talk a lot about GME. There's a whole entire channel for GME and AMC there, but like I said, we are going in deep into dividend stocks as well. Dividend portfolio, we got $5,000 in annual income coming in every single year, and this is just continuing to grow at a massive pace. I'm going to start throwing in massive money into some stocks I'm still doing a lot of research on, but it looks promising, and I'll let you guys know in the Discord. I am not in AMC. And let's see where the portfolio is at 420. We are up only $14 on the day. Jesus. Up $20 on the day. Guys, I bought like 2 to 3 shares of Tesla today. And this did not do anything. Average cost on Tesla is still down. I'm $686. My ultimate plan, guys. All right. My ultimate plan is to own 100 shares of Tesla. All right. Currently, I have 14. I got 86 more to go. And I'm going to be selling calls. I'm going to be selling calls on here. And look, this is 1 week out. If you sell a call at 700, you can make $1,400. $1,480 for 1 week at $700. And you just do this every single week. You can generate $1,000 worth of income every single week just doing a covered call. Or if you're bullish on Tesla still, you can do a sell put. You can sell a put for 1 week out. And look at this. At $650, you can make $1,800. If you're less risk adverse, you can go for like a $600. You can still make $700 every single week. So that's just my ultimate plan. I want that income getting generated every single week, every single month. And I love dividends, but I think that is the move for me when it comes to getting as much income as I can from this portfolio. GME still sitting at $103. If it dips under $100, I will be buying back in. That is my range for buying GME. Anything from like $40 to $60. I like that price range. It's called the Lions Run a Wheel, man. The wheel strategy. That is exactly what I want to do with Tesla, Amazon. And I think that is how that's basically how I'm planning to retire. All right. I'm planning to retire running the wheel. I probably only need a portfolio value worth like $500,000, and I could probably live comfortably with that much money. So we are looking. I'm reading the chat. We got 1,000 of you guys in here. We're looking at GameStop, and We've already went over why there was a massive sell-off over the last few days because of the bonds. Bonds. People want to go into a lot safer investments with higher yields, and bonds yields have risen dramatically. So if you guys are interested in, stock market analysis, I'm learning as you guys are learning, but I probably have a decent amount of time to, read up on this type of information. So I'm just relaying it back to you. Let's jump into Wall Street bets. I'm pretty sure deep values. Let's jump into the comments here. So if you guys are brand new and just got in, Deep Value just posted this up 16 minutes ago. This is his newest position. He's updating every single Friday. Last Friday, I bought 100 shares of GME when he updated, and that had to be one of my best investments of the year. I basically doubled up on that investment. So, bro, just so you know, I have been editing your face all day long while making a video with a meme. That's the best one. We like the stock. Community has spoken. If he's still in, I'm still in. Look at this. All the same thing. I mean, it's good and bad to invest into, something that you like, but man, you got to really know the risk that you're taking. You got to really know the risk that you are taking, because if he sells, right, you don't know if he's going to sell, but most likely he's not. But if you really don't know. All right, just let GME die so the market can get back to where it was. I understand there's a lot of fatigue, right? Everybody has a lot of mental fatigue when it comes to GME, and definitely it has hit me pretty hard yesterday. I feel you. DFV is a legend. I watch a lot of his videos. Watch the ones where he shows you what tools to use. It's useful. Definitely. I've caught some of his live streams, and they are well. He does a lot of research, and he's thinking on another level. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to think on many levels above like a regular retail investor would be thinking on, but it's a lot easier said than done. Ashok says, I'm not selling. I know what is going on later days. I'm not selling until DFV sells. It's tough, man. He didn't sell at $400, $500, so he probably would not sell at these levels either. Exactly. This is exactly how I feel right now. GME is like a bad ex that just keeps coming back. Just keeps on coming back. Will not let you go. It feels so good, but hurts so bad. Please show us about call and put options a little bit. Definitely, I can do that. So let's jump back into my portfolio. GME is sitting at $102. All right, so here's some of my option contracts. Alibaba is not going my way, but I'm going to be rolling this one over if it continues to dip. But Peloton, with Peloton here, I'm in the green. I'm in the money with Peloton right now. So I got a $350 premium from Peloton for writing this put option. And this is going to expire next week. So all I got to do is just wait it out, and close it out when I can. And just collect on this $350 in premium. This is free money for the risk of putting up $12,000 on Peloton right now. Peloton Interactive, it's a legit company. They have a great subscription-based model for their exercise bikes. And I've been doing a lot of research into Peloton, so that's why I'm pretty convinced. Look at this. Market value, $12,000. Average cost, $116. So I bought the dip a while ago, and it's been good so far. Yes, I did sell. I took profits yesterday, and I'm completely out of my investment in GME. Will buy back if this dips below $100. Guys, do not fall for the hype, all right? There's a lot of hype on GME right now. For this entire time, I've never tried to hype up GME. I've always spoke in as rational and as emotionless as possible when it comes to GME. 2 weeks ago, everybody was calling me a bag holder. Now everyone's calling me paper hands. Which one is it? Am I a bag holder? Am I paper hands? I just like the stock at a certain price level, and that's the price level I'll buy it at, and I will sell the stock at a certain price level that is way above what I bought it for. AJ is saying he did it to take profits as any investor realistically should. Thank you. 100%. Do you need to own 100 shares if you want to sell a contract of a stock? If you want to sell a covered call, yes, you do need to own 100%. If you want to sell a cash covered put, you would need the funds. You would need at least the capital to cover 100 shares. So you don't need to own the underlying, but you need to have as much cash. Bro, you are spamming the chat. I need a moderator, guys. Who can moderate this for me, man? PHT, you gotta stop spamming the chat, bro. Take profits when needed. Don't FOMO in and hold the bag out of pure greed. Definitely. I was that guy. All right. I was that guy 1 month ago. If we look at this 1 month ago, this was pure greed. Why would you not take at least some profits at $347, $400? Why would you not take profits at, this is the second spike up. Why wouldn't you take profits at $325? That's pure greed. You know, after I analyzed what I did wrong over the next 2 weeks, from February 2nd to February 4th, all the way until February 23rd, why would you not take profits at these levels? It's just a no-brainer. Learn from your mistakes, and that is one way to make some money here. Damn, we got Gun Runner. Somebody is really mad. I guess I have to report this user for hate crimes, harassment. Thank you. Hopefully you don't get keep it civil in the chat, guys. Report somebody if you guys see them. You know, I can stand trolls, but man, get out of here, man. Is 25 profit considered greedy, or is it too early? You know, Gabriel, that's a great question. I would, 25, I would take a little bit of profit, let the rest ride up. If it does ride up, take profits again. You can dollar cost average out of your position. You don't have to just sell all of it all at once. That's exactly what I did. I sold a little bit at a time when it was going up, and when it was coming down, just sold a little bit at a time. Sam said, I bought 3 shares of GME at $100 yesterday and took profits at $142 today. So you're telling me that you made $126. Great. That's great. That's profit right there. Go treat yourself, man. Go buy yourself something nice. We got 1,000 people in here. I'm going to reset the room really quickly. We are covering why the market crashed yesterday. We're covering GME. We're covering AMC. We're going over some plans. And damn, this guy is still in the chat. Give me a second, guys. I got to moderate this myself, man. Bag holder. I can't be a bag holder if I don't have any. You could say I'm weak hands, paper hands. I take that. take 10% profits daily. You know, everybody has their own risk tolerance. Everybody knows what they're doing. Subash said he bought 43 shares because I sold. Nice. Right now, GameStop is sitting at $99.90. Like I said, if it drops below into the $60 range, $50 range, I will consider. I'll probably start buying in a little bit around that price level. It's easier for me to buy at that level than right now. Look at this. Just a few months ago, it was $17. All right, guys, come on. At the beginning of the year, it was $18. Last week, it was $40, $45. Don't fall for the FOMO, guys. Every single time. People that's been I know a lot of you guys are new traders. All right, I know a lot of you guys are new traders. If you got into GameStop the first time and got hit and got crushed hard, right? It was the first time you made a mistake. And then next, if you got into the weed stocks and you fell into the hype, fell for the FOMO, and you got crushed there, you know, second time, that's on you. You already made the mistake the first time. The second time, you're just doing yourself. And then you do it a third time with like EV stocks or whatever next came up, like GameStop. Come on, man. See, just be honest with yourself. We're going to fall for it, man. Everybody's going to make the mistakes, but don't try not to make them the same mistakes again and again. I fell for it twice. See? If someone can help me mod, that would be great. Maybe Joe. Joe No Name. I'm gonna make you a moderator. If you can help me ban the guys that are spamming this. All right. When you once you've gained a lot more experience in the markets, you'll see these trends happen, and you'll recognize the emotions that you're feeling. You have to try to leave emotion outside of your trades, because you might love the stock, you might love whatever, but these stocks, they don't love you back. They don't even know who you are. What is a Strelex? Strelex is spamming. All right, I got to. Some people are not feeling it, huh? Some people are not feeling it. GameStop is continuing to trend down right now, $99.24. Take profits if you can take profits, and buy back in when it drops lower, if that is the game plan for to be a long-term holder. It's just exactly twice. Poor man investing twice is a mistake. 3 times is a lesson. Any more than that is a fool. This guy is wise, man. Poor man investing is a wise man. Exactly. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but why don't people buy puts on GME if we know for sure it goes down? That's, short sellers, right? These hedge funds that short sold GME, some of them lost billions of dollars doing this. So if you want to do that, then you try it. You can try it. A lot of people that tried to short the stock lost a lot of money as well, man. Durant Broadcasting says, Bruce, can you explain how you work your way up to getting 100 shares of a company like Tesla? It's easy, man. You just buy one share at a time. One share at a time. Wow, you guys are honestly spamming the chat, man. That's great. It's good to see. If you guys haven't, drop some likes right now. If everybody dropped a like right now, I would have 1,000 likes. That is my goal. And I can tell you guys, my next company that I'm looking at as a dividend investor, if I can get 1,000 likes. I'll let you guys know exactly what company I'm looking at. How about we do that? I think that's a fair trade. I have not bought it yet, right? I'm doing my research on it, but I can let you guys know what I really am looking at. Predictions on how Tesla will go. Aaron, this is a great question. let's jump into Tesla again really quickly. So there's been a massive sell-off in the last week, right? Well, my portfolio is still up a lot, but there's been a mass sell-off in the last week with growth stocks and tech stocks, and Tesla just falls into that category, okay? So if we take a look at the last week here, Tesla's down basically $100, over 10%. If we take a look at the last month, it's down 20. This is massive. This is a massive drop from its all-time high. All-time high was sitting roughly, should be around $900, I think. So for me, I've listened to hedge fund analyst Justin O. If you guys don't know who he is, he runs the channel A Couple of Cents, and this guy is smart, man. He's big brain, and I'm gonna try to get him on the live stream sooner or later, just to pick his brain a little bit, get some wrinkles on my brain. And these valuations for Tesla and a lot of these other companies, like if we take a look at usually they show PE ratio somewhere around here, right? I can't find it. Price to earnings ratio. Look at this. 1.16. 1,000. A good PE ratio for a company that's undervalued is like 15. All right. The PE ratio for Tesla is 1,000. So, these companies, the way that they're valued right now, they're like 10 years out, 20 years out, 30 years out. That's what they're valuing Tesla at right now. And, there you can make cases that Tesla is worth. If we scroll down here, you can see what Morningstar is valuing it at. You can make cases that Tesla is worth $350, but you have to look at what their company's developing: autonomous driving, solar energy, battery packs, charging station infrastructure across America. These are the things that Tesla is creating. So depending on how you add those values into the company, like this could be worth between $400, $600, even $800. So for me personally, I like Tesla at these levels. If it continues to dip, I'm going to be buying back. I'm going to be continuing to average cost in. And like I said, look, my average cost is still pretty high, $686. And if it drops, like if you plan to hold this for the next 5 to 10 years, you're good. I believe like you can make some money off of this Tesla, buying Tesla at these levels, and if it continues to drop. So that's just my 2 cents when it comes to Tesla. Hopefully you guys will like that. What was that, 5-minute rant? I didn't even know I knew that much about Tesla, but let's jump back into GME. GME is hovering this $100 range. It does not want to fall below $100. Somebody is continuing to buy back into Tesla right now. I mean, buy back into GME right now. We have our first super chat of the day. We got 1,000 people in here. And here we go. If you're in crypto, what do you think of Cardano? So Cardano is very interesting, right, guys? Dude, I've been in crypto since 2017. And when the market crashed, I basically sold off everything for Bitcoin. Coin market cap. Cardano was one of the bigger. Oh, wow. It's number 3 right now? That's crazy. Litecoin used to be number 3. Binance used to be number 3. Binance Coin. So right now, Cardano's number 3. I'm not buying into Cardano. My dad asked me today, my own father asked me if he should buy Cardano. I was like, don't even look at Cardano. Look at Bitcoin if you're going to buy any crypto. Or look at Ethereum. Those are the only 2 that I would invest in. Binance is a third, maybe because their exchange is legit. Moving down the line here, I used to own some Litecoin. I sold everything, all my altcoins I sold off for Bitcoin. One thing that I'm looking at currently, I'll give you guys a heads up. If we go into like the 90s. So if you guys been on the channel for over the last basically week, I've talked to Brian Jung, I've talked to Humphrey, I've talked to a few other guys, and we've talked a lot about NTFs. And one of the biggest players in the NTF market here is Flow from Dapper Labs. So this is one thing, instead of like buying into these like Top Shot instead of buying into crypto kitties, you can buy into the underlying, which is Flow Dapper Labs. So this is something that I'm looking at, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to purchase some Dapper Labs, some Flow. Yeah, I need to do a lot more research into this before I make like any big moves, but this is the only other thing that I would consider if I were to buy an altcoin. All right, thank you for the dono, and I think we got another dono in here from Richard Dong. All right, so started investing in October last year. Because of you, my portfolio grew 15% since then, learning a lot. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Hopefully you've invested like $1 million, and 15% of $1 million is 150,000. If you've been investing since October was when I was heavy going into value companies, heavy going into dividend stocks. So your monthly income every single month must be a lot more than when you first started. John O. Wang coin. Is there a Wang coin? Let's see if I can find it. I would buy Wang coin if there was. Nope. I would buy Wang coin just because it says Wang coin. All right. We got a dividend king up in here, man. If you guys are interested in if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, join up on the Discord. Links are going to be in the description, and we can communicate there. We have Dominic's the ultimate GME short squeeze. He knows everything about the short squeeze. So if you guys want to ask him any questions, that is the place to go. GameStop is starting to climb back up into the $101 range. Thank you for the dono. MDRR has a 28.07 dividend yield, but trades at $2. So, I can give you guys a quick opinion on, companies that have dividend yields like this. And typically I stay very, very far away from companies that have dividend yields like this. I like companies that are growing their dividends over time, with some, spec plays here and there. This is not sustainable. 28% dividend yield is not sustainable. Market cap, $9 million. This company could go under in any day, any day now. I don't know anything about this company, but this is very, very risky to go into a company that has a 28% dividend yield, because at any day or any month, they could cut this. So I'm going to show you guys my portfolio really quickly. So this is one thing that I always look at when it comes to buying a dividend stock, and that is dividend growth. Make sure you're buying into companies that are growing their dividends over time. In the last year is in negative, but I think some of this is coming from, I think I have to just adjust this dividend reinvesting. This program is a little bit is changing up a little bit, so I need to all right, here we go. So see, we have Apple here. If I just continue to reinvest these dividends, it'll grow over time. And this is what I like. I like companies that grow their dividends over time. So 10 years ago, if I bought into Realty Income, if I had the same amount of capital invested and I just reinvested all those dividends and have it continue to grow, in the year 2020, it would be $760 in annual dividends. So that's what I'm doing with my portfolio, just to give you guys a heads up. I would not invest. I don't like this stock. I don't like the stock. All right, so I think I missed a couple of donos here. Thank you guys for the donos, man. I appreciate it. Really do. What do you think about AMC in the long term? I like AMC as a recovery stock. I would not buy AMC at $8 level, but definitely, I was considering, dropping a little bit of money into it when it was in this $5 range. I was really considering, because I just saw that Jeremy Financial Education said that he was going to drop like 10,000 into it, or 5,000, and that just got my wheels turning. Like, this guy has enough power to really pump a company like AMC. So when he posted that video, and I just kept an eye on it, and I just never pulled the trigger because I didn't have enough capital. But AMC is definitely, when when the economy opens up, the pandemic's over, everybody's vaccinated, everyone's gonna go back to the movies. When I was younger, one of my first dates, I took a girl to the movies. It was an AMC theater. This is how humans interact. This is like just part of society. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. AMC's they're generating more revenue than Lucid, right? They're generating more revenue than CCIV right now. But when you look at CCIV, people are going crazy over that stock. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. John O, I think you need to create the blockchain. You need to create the crypto Wang coin, and I'll be your first investor. Base it off of Dogecoin. I think that would be the move. Base it off of Dogecoin. Make it a meme stock. AMC Gorilla Gang. I actually got in recent touch with Trade Trades, and we might be featured into each other's live stream. So stay tuned for that. Come back in. Trade Trades is definitely, his energy level is on another planet right now, and I'm actually trying to match that. I'm trying to train to get my energy level to that high. I'm still holding CCIV. Definitely. Tyrone, what is your average cost? What's your cost basis for CCIV? Right now is worth about $30. If you got into CCIV at around 8, 15, 18, $20, definitely you did the right thing. Hopefully you guys took profits when it jumped up to like $60. We have some members in the Discord shorting CCIV when it pumped really high. So definitely we have some great investors in there. And Bruce's first kiss at a AMC theater. Oh man, you guys are bringing back memories now, huh? How many of you guys are Gorilla Gang? We got a lot of Gorilla Gangs in here. Whoever did Trade Trade's profile picture, that was his profile picture is so sick. Shout out to Trade Trades, man. He does the most energetic technical analysis that I've ever seen in my entire life. He makes me so excited to, whoever did this graphic for Trade Trades, dude, hit me up, man. I need something like this. He seems to be the AMC master. Good day from Australia. Your advice on stocks to give me confidence to start investing long-term and buying little by little. Cheers, mate. Definitely, I think that is the way to go. When you're going to invest a little bit at a time. You're going to build your confidence. It's the same thing as going to the gym every single day. Eventually, you're going to grow stronger and stronger. And, as you gain this experience in the markets, you'll go through crashes, you'll go through pumps, you'll go through recessions, you'll go through like bull markets, bear markets, and you'll kind of know what is happening. Eventually, you'll get it. I'm late, so GME is gonna recover. Definitely. Let's go back to GME. Man, my portfolio is not looking good on the day. Is that Tesla, man? So it does look like GME is just gonna hover around this $100 mark for the rest of the day. And we're coming close to ending the live stream in about 10 minutes. So whatever questions you guys have right now, let's do like a rapid fire session, and I'll go through the entire thing. And if we can get to 1,000 likes, I will give you guys my next buy when it comes to what I will be investing in as a dividend stock. So I need about 500 more likes if you guys want to know what that is. Definitely Andrew Mo. He will be featured on the channel again. If I could get onto his live stream, that would be pretty cool too. That is the Discord. Jump right on in. We got about, how many members do I have in here, man? We have 2,000 members, 400 online. Jump in if you guys want to see my buys and sells. Definitely wait until next month before joining the Patreon group. Should we hold GME? I'm in at 135 and don't know if we're gonna gamma squeeze. I would have. I took profits at 135. If your average is 135, it's tough. That's a tough call, man. That's a tough call. Check Trey's last picture on Insta. Definitely, I'll check it out. Thanks, Pika. I'll definitely check that out. Tony Pham, GME and AMC, hold strong, guys. Tony Pham is with you guys when it comes to diamond hands. If you guys can, follow me on Insta, and I definitely post a lot more updates on Insta than on YouTube. I can only go like for 1 hour on YouTube a day. Non-qualified dividends, you gotta have to pay taxes on that. It'll be like regular income, I believe, if I recall correctly. What was my source of income before trading? Ooh, I haven't gotten this one in a while. So before I started trading, I was all real estate. I'm one of those real estate guys. I'm still a real estate guy. The only reason I haven't done any real estate is because everything is so expensive right now. I can't buy anything in my area. But I own 2 duplexes. My wife owns 1 condo in New York, and I live off of that income. I live off the rents. And I live a really basic life. I try not to go too crazy. My budget every single month is only $5,000. That's all I need to live. $5,000. Everything else outside of $5,000 goes into savings, goes to investing, and that is how my portfolio is over $200,000 in 2 years. 2 to 3 years now, almost 3 years. Is Exxon Mobil worth an investment? Looks like 5 years of a downward trend, but I see you're heavy. Dude, I am heavy into Exxon Mobil. So, yes, there's a trend going into the EVs. There's a trend going into clean energy, but I feel like Exxon Mobil will eventually shift into clean energy. And on top of that, I feel like, it's going to take at least another 50 years until we're completely out of oil, or like we're going to stop using oil. So, this is one of my biggest investments, $270,000, and I'm seeing massive dividends every single quarter from this, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of dividends. And I believe ExxonMobil is still undervalued. Fair value should be roughly around $70. So if once this goes into the $80, $90 range, that's when I'll take profits on ExxonMobil. So this is what you do, right? You look for undervalued stocks that haven't been pumped up yet by the mainstream media, by Reddit, by Wall Street Bets, and you invest a little bit into it. And then when it does, when mainstream media picks it up, when it becomes trending again, that's when you sell. And that is how a good investor should be, taking profits. And that's just my 2 cents, guys. When you're seeing stuff on the news, that's probably not a good time to buy. What was your first stock? Definitely, we could. I actually need to go into the history here. I don't honestly remember. One of the first stocks I think I bought was SPHD. So this is a stock that pays monthly dividends. And yes, this was one of the first stocks I ever bought. So we can go into the histories here. I'm going to scroll all the way down. So I don't know if you can see that. So September 21st, 2018, I bought 1 share of SPHD. And this one has been paying monthly dividends ever since. So if you guys are interested in this, definitely stick around. I make some dividend content. I got 1 dividend video coming out very soon. And if we take a look at the trend for these dividends, look at this. It's grown to $30 every single month. I know it's not a lot, but in 2 years, in a few more years, it'll continue to grow. And eventually, when I'm old and I can't work anymore, I'll have, a backup plan. I'll have income that I, don't need to work for, that'll be coming in. So for anybody that got in kind of late, guys, this is 1,200 people in here now. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys want to see my next dividend buy. I have sold out of GME. I've taken profits yesterday because the markets were completely red. My portfolio tanked hard yesterday, and I bought Tesla and Alibaba with it, and Alibaba is still tanking, man. I think I need to buy a bit more. So, every day, maybe next week, I'll continue to buy a little bit, 5 shares at a time, few shares at a time here and there. And my average cost is really high on this right now. But yep, that is it. That is it. Am I using margin? Yes, I am using margin. That's a great question. So right now I'm 18,000 into margin, and I need to probably start selling off some of my investments here that are not doing that well. One of the ones that are on the chopping block is SVAC. This one could be a $20 stock, but right now it's just not moving for whatever reason. So I'm going to hold on to this company, not this one. Don't look at that. I think I got that one from a referral. Starboard value. If this one does not move within the next few weeks, I will probably get rid of it and lower my margin trades, my margin balance. I got a lot on margin, man. I don't feel comfortable having $20,000 in margin. Hey, Dave. I'll check that out. I'll definitely remember. David. Poor man investing. So, on Robinhood, all right? Robinhood has to be one of the easiest places to get margin. And for most newbie investors, I do not recommend you guys to buy anything with margin. If you have more experience, then you can play around with it a little bit. But basically, off of your portfolio value, Robinhood will give you some margin. All right. This is basically letting you borrow money from off of your portfolio. So since my portfolio is sitting at $121,000, they'll let me borrow up to $96,000 in margin. And I don't like to borrow that much money, but right now I'm sitting at, what is this? $18,000 in margin and options collateral $37,000. So this is really high for me, and I need to get this lower. So I de-risk myself. Right now I'm taking on a lot of risk borrowing money. Borrowing money to invest is not a good idea unless you have a lot of experience and know what you're doing. GME, as of today, it's 5 p.m. now. Markets have closed. Let's take a look at GME and see where it's at. It seems like GME is not mooning today, and that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. The hype train seems to have come to a halt with GME. I sold off my entire portfolio when it comes to GME, and I will get back in if GME drops, $50 or so, or $40 or so. Pat is asking me what's Robinhood's margin interest. Right now, it's 2.5. So you're getting really good interest rate from Robinhood, and that's why one of the reasons why I just can't get away from it. It's so easy and so cheap to borrow money on Robinhood. So that means it's really easy to make a quick buck. But I try to do that with as least risky stuff as possible. 2.5 to borrow $40,000, $20,000 is nothing. I'm paying only like a few, maybe $20 a month in in interest. I think someone was asking me what car I drive. I have 2 cars. I have a minivan and a Mercedes. And I have a Mercedes, yeah. I have a Honda Odyssey and a AMG S-Class. Paper hands disliked. Sorry, my friend. I had to sell. Portfolio was way in the red yesterday. The Lee family's asking, my first stock was SPHD. I could bring that up again for you. SPHD. Definitely, I have a bunch of video ideas coming up, and I kind of want to get away from only doing GME content. I feel like I'm boring you guys with too much content for GME stuff. What drew you to SVACs? What drew me to SVAC is basically the SPAC all the SPACs have been on fire, and SVAC is one of those SPACs that hasn't really caught the attention of mainstream media. So I kind of wanted to get on SVAC before anybody else does. I just bought a few hundred shares, and I'm going to be holding that. They're going to be merging with a company called Sistra, and they're a data mining company. So I know for a fact already, like that data mining company, they make a lot of money. They're part of another bigger network, and should be completely fine. Supposedly, SPACs could double in price. It could easily see $20 a share. And right now, it's just been really sleepy. SVAC has just been really sleepy. I'm down right now on SVAC. I'm down like $1 per share. Can I talk about naked stocks? Naked stocks. I'm not an expert when it comes to naked stocks, but when it comes to GME, naked stocks is, let's say if you want to sell a put, right? And you don't have the money to sell a put. I can't explain naked stocks that easily. I don't know. I can't explain it with confidence right now. Sorry, man. I will Wolfstar, I'll remember you, and I will explain naked stocks when I do more research onto it. I would be doing you a disservice right now if I talked about naked stocks. Talk about GameStop, talk about GME. Well, GME is sitting at $99.80. It does not look like we're going to the moon. Oh, you wanted to know about Naked, the stock brand, the company Naked. So Naked is sitting at $1.04. I think I've talked about this company many times. I don't like penny stocks. I don't invest in any penny stocks. I don't mention any penny stocks on my channel, just because I don't want to be targeted by the SEC. I don't want people from the SEC knocking on my door saying I'm pumping companies like Naked. There's some influencers out there really pushing the limits when it comes to penny stocks and buying penny stocks. So, market cap sitting at 339 million. I don't buy anything under $1 billion market cap. That's just my personal preference. It's just too volatile and something I don't find attractive. Naked, they make their swimwear company, man. Amazon could just come out with Amazon basic swimwear, and Naked could just copy the Naked brand logos. I mean, not logos, but the aesthetic, and Naked brand just completely fly off the market. It would be completely bankrupt. Talk about Tesla for next week. Man, you are spamming, dude. You gotta take it easy. I can talk about Tesla for next week. The trend is down, man. The trend is your friend, as a lot of technical analysis investors would say. The trend is your friend. So if we take a look at the trends for the week, is down 12. The month is down 20. Tesla is very overvalued. And as it comes down, I'm going to buy in just in case I'm going to average in just in case it starts shooting back up again. And I'm just buying in a little bit at a time. Even, on Robinhood, you can buy fractional shares, guys. All right. And, you can buy this on Webull as well. Webull, I have a link into the pinned up there if you guys want to start trading on Webull, and just in case you start hating on Robinhood. Dude, it's coming. Kevin, it's coming. Amazon basic swimwear. I'm pretty sure you can already find it. I'm gonna look for it right now, man. Amazon. I already found it, guys. Look at this. This is gonna bankrupt Naked right here. This is from Amazon right here. Amazon Essentials Men's Swim Jammer. All right. They could just copy the exact same designs, and bam, that company's bankrupt. But whatever, man. If you think Naked is gonna be, if you're gonna, If you're gonna go for naked, go for it, man. We got market profits in here. What's going to happen to GME if it closes above 100? If it closes above 100, I think it closed above 100, right? I mean, if it closes above 100, they're doing really well on the week. If you bought naked like I mean, if you bought GameStop like I did last week, you're up 100%. Like, what can you do? You just take profits. It's good that GameStop is up 100%, but let's take a look at the last time it got hyped up and it crashed. All right, this is what happened last time. Okay, I still think GameStop is good buy at around 40 to 50 bucks. Is GameStop a good buy at $200, $300, $150? No, it's not. That's why when, for the past few days, everybody was trashing me saying, hey, I'm going to buy back in. I'm going to buy back in. I'm going to ride the hype all the way to the moon. I specifically told people why I'm not buying it. I told people the best time to buy was 2 weeks ago. But, some people, people have got to do what they do, man. People do what they do. Peer character flying in the air with a red cape and a smile on his face. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Samuel. Is that a haiku? Dustin, did you want him to go on your account and sell it for you? That's what Robinhood is for. How did you from 100K to 120K a month, Bruce Wang? I'm not really sure. I'm not really following. So, I kind of understand what you're saying. So, in the last month, I've invested a lot, on Monday because there was a big dip. Yesterday, I invested a lot more. And I've just been putting a lot of money into my Robinhood portfolio, taking profits where I can. Paper hands, I call it profit hands. I'll call it profit hands. I knew the day was going to come. I knew the day was going to come. So it is what it is. Bruce, check out SVAC year-to-date 1 day interval with a Bollinger Band, 20 days. Definitely, dude, I'm invested, man. I'm invested in SVAC. You don't have to tell me twice. It's right here. 200 shares. My average cost is $11. I'm still holding. If we can get 400 likes, you guys will know what I'll be buying before anybody else does. 400 more likes. I want to get to 1,000 likes. We've been live for 1 hour and 42 minutes. We've been live for 20 minutes more than I wanted to be today. Tilray, the hype died down, man. I would wait until the hype really dies down, and maybe then I would buy back in when it's like a decent price. You think Dogecoin is going up soon? I don't know if it's going up soon. If you truly believe in this coin, I would just dollar cost average. I have $20 in here. I'm up 40%. I should have actually put a lot more in here. But, if you have a spare $10, $20, $100, I would just put it in. And, it's like putting money into Dogecoin is like putting it on red or black. You just gotta weigh your options. It's a gamble, all right? If 99% of your portfolio is in good quality stocks, S&P 500, VOO, in bonds, I would put 1% in Doge, just gamble it away. See where it goes. If you want to see somebody invest like massive amounts into crazy plays, go watch Meet Kevin. I think he put 30 to 40,000 into Doge one day after he saw like Elon Musk tweet about it. So that's crazy to me, man. I don't have that kind of money. He's putting in 30,000. I'm putting in $30. You see the difference? Oh, he put in 25,000. Close enough. Should we buy ETH? I like ETH. I like ETH more than all the other altcoins. Meet Kevin is a clown pumper. I don't like that. I don't want that tag on myself. I don't think he's a clown pumper. He knows what he's doing. He has a lot of excess cash, and he does a lot of stuff for entertainment purposes. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. He's one of the most hardworkingest YouTubers, and if you talk to anybody in the YouTube community, he'll always come up first when you say who's the most hardworking YouTuber. I like Meet Kevin. At one point, I want to get on that guy's level. And he's investing heavily into margin as well. All right, man. GameStop does not want to go below 100, and it does not want to go above 100. This is a win for anybody that got in last week. So no matter what anybody says, if you got in last week, same time that Deep Value did, same time that I did, you're up 100%. So congratulations, guys. It is what it is, man. The guy grinds for sure, but seems like he exploits his followers. I don't believe he exploits his followers. Like, you know, he's just, I can't speak for him, right? Like for myself, I give you guys my honest thoughts. I let you guys know before I do anything. I let you guys know what I'm doing, or as I'm doing it. It is, you know, just as long as people can be transparent, I think it's fine. AMC at 8, GME at 100. Next week is another week, man. We'll see. We'll see. Exactly. His followers are his business. As long as people are transparent, I think anything is fair game. We got a lot of Meet Kevin fans in the house today. Let's go. Does he have a name for his followers? I've heard of Matt Kors. I think I rated his live stream one time, but honestly, I don't know the guy personally, so I don't really have an opinion. He has some cool thumbnails. All right, man. We're at 515, 700 likes. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Meet Keviners. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to end this live stream now. So thank you guys for joining me. GameStop is at 100. And like I said, if GameStop drops another $50, $40, I'll be buying back in, and we'll be running this GameStop train yet again. So I'll see you guys in another video, and stay tuned for more content from me. Go watch out these videos if you haven't. Bye.